Western and Arab ministers called for greater cooperation against ISIL during a security conference in Bahrain. Over 400 people are attending the so-called Manama Dialogue. This year, Iran is not participating, but its role in the region is also being discussed. CCTV's Roee Ruttenberg has our story.
When the Manama Dialogue started a decade ago, its aim, promoting regional security, the region, ironically, was much more secure. The idea was to bring together local players and global ones, and that organizers and participants say is needed now more than ever.
We are here because your security is our security, your prosperity is our prosperity, and your stability is our stability.
This has to be a collective responsibility, and we are not bound by the experiences of the past, but should be embrace the potentials of the future.
Topping the agenda was the so-called Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, and questions over how to defeat its fighters.
Now is not the time to discuss divergences with different governments, because the threat of ISIL has not spared anyone.
The Iraqi foreign minister also defended recent Iranian military support outside of the framework of coalition airstrikes, saying one cannot be picky about allies, and criticized the labeling of some Iraqi Shiite militia as terrorist groups.
I truly hope that you would rethink that, because not only are they not terrorists, but these groups, which paid a high price during Saddam Hussein's regime, are today fighting on Iraqi soil to protect the Iraqi people.
Others said Iran could play a greater role if it could be more trusted regionally and globally, both on the nuclear front and by stepping back from other conflicts.
I think Iran should try to stay away from engaging or defending or supporting or funding groups and proxies that are not necessarily or definitely not helpful in bringing stability to their countries, be it in Lebanon, be it in Syria, be it in Yemen, be it in many places.
Iranian leaders were invited to attend but did not send a delegation, as they have in the past. Organizers say Tehran is currently focused on extended nuclear talks in London.
An Iranian delegate attending the dialogue, himself a former official, dismissed criticisms of Tehran, calling them hypocritical. He also dismissed coalition airstrikes on ISIL, saying they are an ineffective political gesture led by Washington. His remarks and the comments they elicited reveal the difficulties participants here are having in coming up with a collective regional approach to the region's collective problems. Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV in Manama, Bahrain.